You probably recognize this background from my last video I posted a few days ago, if you've watched it. But as of today, it's Friday. It's currently almost 2 o'clock. And as of today, the last 28 days, I've made around 6,500 views. I've posted a total, hold on a second. So this week I've posted 1 YouTube video. It's going to be 2 with this one I'm going to post today, or hopefully tomorrow. 8 YouTube shorts. And then in the last 28 days, 6 YouTube videos. It's going to be 7 with this one. So pretty happy with that. I think if I can keep this right, the 100k goal is going to come relatively quicker than if I posted once every couple weeks. I am finding it's a little bit difficult finding the right balance of creating meaningful content that I'm happy with and meeting the deadline of posting once per week, because it actually takes a lot of work to do research, to film the videos, make sure I'm happy with the concept, I'm happy with how I'm explaining the topic, then editing it, then making it into an interesting edit. So I'm still finding my rhythm. YouTube Shorts, it's super fun, it's easy. Once I've edited the YouTube video, I try to chop it up into like 3 YouTube shorts with the best parts of the video, which, as I said, it's quite fun to do. So yeah, right now it's Friday. I'm working on the video that's going to be coming out on Tuesday next week. It is quite motivating, to be honest, having 16,000 views with the level I'm currently at, because I'm not even close to being a YouTuber. But it's quite fulfilling knowing that these views are stacking up and that content is still working in the background as I create future videos. It's something that I was talking to my brother about. My brother helps me a lot in terms of creating YouTube thumbnails, and it's quite cool to bounce ideas off on new topics and metrics and all that fun stuff. And we've seen such a big shift this week just by changing YouTube titles, YouTube thumbnails, seeing the instant change that one video gets. The last video I posted, for example, the GoPro video, it was stuck at like 50 views. It was quite flat. Then we changed the thumbnail, we changed the title, and it kind of took off. Now it's at 1,600. So it's crazy to see what YouTube does. And it's also fun to see that YouTube actually uses that content to send it to other people, because I'm also posted on other platforms such as like TikTok and Instagram, and honestly, it's just terrible. You post and it flops. It maybe gets like 15 views, and that's your best shot. Another challenge that I'm starting to be more aware of is, I think once you begin with YouTube, it's, first of all, it's really exciting, but then you have to kind of find your pace as if you were running a marathon. You can't just sprint all the way to the end. You have to find your rhythm of being at a good pace, running a good distance, but maintaining that for a long time. So not making yourself work too much, because you're not going to get to this goal in who knows when, like 6 months, 8 months, something like that. But you also can't slow down enough, because then you're delaying that finish line basically. So it's hard to find that balance of knowing when to find time for YouTube, because it's not something that you do a few hours of. YouTube is quite an intense task. It's something that requires quite a lot of dedication. So it's finding that balance of working on what I'm working on now, like the projects that actually I do as a videographer, etc., and also the long-term YouTube goal of hitting 100k. So for anyone out there that's about to make a purchase and about to get some like wireless microphones or something like that, I've been using these Rode microphones for the best part of, I think, 4 years now, and they've been really good to me. I like them a lot. Clip-on microphone, they're very, very fun to use, but the last few months I've noticed it's quite hard to connect them one to another. Either one microphone doesn't turn on or the other one doesn't turn on. So I would maybe look into DJI microphones as my next purchase. But yeah, this is the setup today. It's different. I'll show you actually what I was filming last week, or rather where I was filming last week. So this was the setup. It was kind of like all this background, which is a mess now. But yeah, this is the setup I'm going to be shooting today. And wait. Yeah. And yeah, the aim of this video is to shoot the video that was meant to go out last week on Tuesday but I ended up going for the GoPro video instead because I wasn't fully satisfied with the video, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning of this episode. Is I'm finding it hard to find the balance of making a very entertaining video but still providing some value in it so that people leave the video and go, oh wow, that was quite interesting. I'd potentially go back next time. I'm gonna empty this part of the desk now, make it all tidy, and then start filming in the next 30 minutes or so. So yeah, the way I'm going about making these YouTube videos is I'm using Notion mainly. I have like a Notion template, which if you guys are interested, I could put a link in the description of the video. But yeah, I'm using Notion mainly to structure like the next 5 videos that are going ahead on YouTube. And then I separate it in different tabs. So I have one tab that is dedicated to ideas, all the ideas that I have. Then I write which ideas are in progress, then which ones are either in the creative side, which is like editing or making a thumbnail, something like that. And then a separate tab, which videos have been fully posted. So yeah, I spend a lot of time just writing, brainstorming ideas. But yeah, for now I need to fix this mess, so I will see you guys shortly. Okay, so I've kind of fixed the setup a little bit, brought this microphone here. And I'm not super happy with it, but it's the first test I do since I changed the background last week to that one. So yeah, I think slow changes. What I would like to do in the future is add some cool lighting here in the back. Maybe, then I'll change the backdrop a little bit, as this might seem a little bit too flat and neutral. But yeah, everything is ready. I'm going to start filming now. So yeah, that was a little bit of a recap for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, what I hope as the weeks go by is make these videos a little bit longer, more interesting, more in depth. And I'm just starting to hear some work being done on the roads, which hopefully will not disrupt the flow of the videos. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in.